Let's start this off real quick with the fact that this is very stupid because without the heart, you do not have the rest of the body. The heart controls the brain. That means using Aaron's head makes no sense because the heart is what stores everything. Without having the heart and you only using that head, again, it just makes no sense. The brain is nothing without the heart. So just starting that off, let's see reality with this whole entire quote-unquote chapter 137.
This is not no hate speech because Claudia adores Attack on Titan, but we gotta be realistic here. We gotta be unbiased. We have to be truthful. Guess Isayama didn't do his research, huh?
Every day when you're walking down the street, and everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day, if you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day, if we can learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart.
This is the thing right here with this chapter 137. Number one, how is Mikasa not doing anything? Number two, how are idiots saying, oh, Isayama doesn't do fate? Yeah, a lot of what has happened, has occurred is fate. It's fate. These three meeting each other at that specific location was fate. Everything that went that 2,000 years, in the future, blah, 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 when Ymir freaking them contacted Eren, blah, 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 fate. So let's talk reality, man. You can't build up a character and not realistically come through with that character. And how is this little bitch named Gabby out here sniping? How is this dumbass 12-year-old sniping from a huge ass location? How the fuck she managed to decapitate Eren? The fuck? That makes no sense. It just does not. Sorry, it just does not make sense. The bitch is not at that level. Sorry, you have to call her a bitch. She was out here killing. Okay, when she killed Sasha, it was like, okay, that's one. But then, bro, the whole entire fucking attack, the rest of the series becomes ass. The rest of the series is flat out ass because of that little bitch. We have to call her a little bitch because that's what she is, man. Not to be vulgar, and this is not vulgar in any way, shape, or form to these certain platforms. We're just discussing how this character is not qualified and does not even have the skills to genuinely take out a main character like that. So it makes no sense to have her decapitate Eren and put him in this situation. And, if Isayama in this incoming chapter, this is the third point. If he does not give Eren a whole entire body back and they kill him off like that, bro, Attack on Titan was a waste of fucking time. Because it didn't even speak on the fact that your point of existing in this realm is to ascend. But there are energetic parasites that have infiltrated every single subgroup and have manipulated every single subgroup into beefing. And did Isayama show that in Attack on Titan? Not really. Isayama definitely did show that these two sides are beefing and that neither side is at fault. But he did not show who is genuinely at fault. And so you got to show those energetic parasites, man. He didn't do that. And so Cloudy has to take the responsibility throughout one's respective series to show you what's really been going on over the last 3,000, 6,000 years. And step by step, week after month after year, we are going to provide factual information related to history so you can trace reality. as to what's been going on in this realm so that you can be a responsible god or a goddess while you're existing in this realm. Because if you don't store the right amount of energy, when you leave this physical shell, guess what? You won't be able to remanifest into your higher self. That's reality. Your consciousness is what? When you have nightmares, and one is always going to bring up this point to sort of reach the minds of certain entities and even new souls that have that big responsibility of improving this realm. When you have nightmares, why? Because you're attracting all that negative energy that you won't see. And then what happens when you can't power this body to escape that nightmare? You get pulled towards those corrupt frequencies where you are preyed upon by energetic parasites. So you have to see the reality, man. When one says this, it's to save those who manifested here so you don't waste your time like the idiots that was doing 100 years, 50 years, 20 years, 200 years, 300 years, etc. So many fools wasted their existence. And so that's not going to happen anymore in this age of Aquarius. So we have to have this conversation, man. Like, one was ready to give Isayama his clout. One is not like these little goofy clowns out here that they think because for a brief moment they got themselves some clout, some attention, a decent platform that they know. That you don't know everything, bro. You don't know everything.
And that doesn't mean, oh, Cloudy, so does that mean you know everything? No, Cloudy does not know everything. But what Cloudy does know, Cloudy is using for the genuine right reason to empower the lovelies and those that manifest here. So one is always going to continue being a teacher and a student. Let's use knowledge for the right reasons.
All you do is conform. And you think that by conforming to bullshit that's right. It's not. So let's see reality with this, man. It just boils down to the fact that you cannot be satisfied with this storytelling if it does not have Aaron with his full body and he gets the proper continuation with Mikasa. Because if you built up this character, you built up this whole entire relationship, it's to come through. It's not to be on bullshit, man. That's all it is. It's not to be on some idiotic garbage. It's just disgusting, really.
Oh, bro. Shipping is not supposed to be the big point of the story. Well, listen to this. In order for there to be a story, there has to be an existence. In order for there to be an existence, there has to be two entities who co-create. Now, you can co-create destruction or you can co-create and ascend and improve this realm. So the question is this. When it boils down to it, is the creator just playing some silly time travel nonsense? Or is he going to get to the source of who are the energetic parasites that manipulate both sides so they can defeat the actual ones that have to be defeated? That's the question that has to be asked.
It just does not add up, man. It just doesn't. This bitch out here snipes Aaron. What? And all this time, nobody could have spoken some sense into Aaron. And middle fingers to Armin, because at the end of the day, Aaron was your friend and he stood up for you and even almost cut hands with Levi to assure that you come back. He literally, man, stood up and was like, nah, Levi, we are bringing back Armin. And guess what? They brought you back, and this is how you repay your mans. This is how you do your mans. This is how you respect your mans. So middle fingers to Armin. Bro's been a little too fresh. He's been thinking he's this and that. Like, honestly, that's not heroic. That's not heroic. The reasons he's doing some of the things he's doing, that's not heroic. Just because he wants to save naive lives does not mean he's heroic. That just means he's passing on the mental viruses. He's not being heroic. Aaron wanting to destroy all that garbage is heroic. He's looking to stop the curse of continuing toxic thought patterns. And since Isayama decided not to show the actual energetic parasites they have to deal with, that's why this story seems like shit. Damn, Cloudy, you're going off. Why would you say that? Cloudy respects the work he's put in, and it seemed great. It was great. It was really nice up until these final moments. You just can't agree with this. You just can't. You just cannot. If you are a genuine creator, especially from the current generation, and you observe this, it is really confusing, to be honest. Who out there can possibly think this is okay? It's not. At the end of the day, you have to bring valid points if you're going to claim that it's okay. You have to. And it just does not make sense, man. It just does not make sense. It just does not make sense. Demon Slayer ended good. It ended proper. It ended fantastic. And then Attack on Titan is just being very disappointing, man. It's just like, come on, man. Really? This is what you're doing? He's gonna have to like release another series after this connected to that series. Most likely that's what he's gonna do. But it's still like, damn, bro, you better keep Eren in this and make him like bring some sense. Because how is Mikasa now here confessing? Like that's really confusing. If he asks you what he means to you, say it right there. Stop. Come on, man. It's so stupid, bro. Like, it's just flat out stupid. Chick almost confessed to bro, like, a long time ago when they was close to dying. And then she doesn't even have another conversation pertaining to that. Like, come on, man. It just doesn't make sense, man. It does not make sense. Oh, the characters are emotional. And blah. Realistically, I would have asked some questions. I would have genuinely asked some questions. If I've been with this girl for a long time, I would actually ask a question. The thing is this, Mikasa, you had your opportunity when he asked you personally, like, what do I mean to you? And what does Mikasa say? It's so stupid, man. It's so stupid. It's just so stupid. You have to realistically follow with what makes sense. What would literally happen next? You have to observe these characters unbiasedly. And it's just some of these characters don't have the qualifications that Isayama threw onto them. Like, this would have never even happened if Gabi went, like, if she did not get that shot, the decapitation, bro would have still been alive. But for plot convenience, let's get Eren's freaking head in this situation. And the funny fact of this entire situation is that Eren couldn't actually see the future like that. He was wrong on a number of occasions. So what is even going on, man? At this point, it's like, what? Like, what? What? Like, I don't even want to say anything towards the pairings, but bro, if Isayama goes as far as to, damn, bro, like, one's not even gonna say it, man. All one's gonna say is, realistically, Eren's not supposed to be dead like this, and he should have honestly had a proper ending, quote unquote ending, of us viewing this story with him being with Mikasa. That would have been the part. It built up towards that. It built up towards the three of them. Armin's being a bitch. Sorry. He's actually fitting the bitch role now. This guy's pathetic. And it just goes to show that, you always got sneaky bastards that will do you dirty in the end. It's always the ones closest to you that will fucking try to snuff you. It's crazy. Dude really tried snuffing out. Like, that's just sad, bro. Like, really? To that wimp? Man. Chapter 137 was a huge disappointment. And we'll see what these remaining two chapters have.